Welcome, Sun and Leos. I hope you're doing well. It's time for another reading. We're going to focus on divine feminine energies. Here we go. We start with the High Priestess reversed here. Some of you are receiving news here that you don't like, or maybe you're the one who brings the bad news. The High Priestess reversed is also somebody getting caught, right? The secret is out. This could be about Mr. or a mistress. Others of you, this is a fake tarot reader or fake astrologer. The secret is out. What's the secret here? Six of Cups, something about the past, maybe about a Scorpio, a Cancer. Others of you, maybe about children. Somebody else has in secret a child, or they never acknowledged the child, it is their child, or somebody was keeping a baby or child from somebody, and now somebody's finding out that they're the parent of the child. Yeah, the Magician shows up. When the Magician shows up with the Six of Cups and the High Priestess reversed, I have somebody lying about their resume, Leos. In particular, definitely spiritual practitioners, right? Fake astrologers, fake tarot readers. But also I have a fake teacher here. This is not a teacher. The Magician, right, is somebody who says, I know everything, but they don't. The High Priestess is reversed. So what is this about? Maybe this is in your spiritual community, religious community. If there's something about children, you cannot trust them, whether it's daycare, nanny, schools. Yeah, Page of Cups shows up reversed. There's something going on here about a child or children. It's almost like you're looking, Leo, at children. Maybe you're missing your own child or children. Maybe they live abroad. Maybe they're with their father or mother, split or break up, divorce. Others of you, maybe they don't live with you or something like that. Page of Cups, why is this reversed? There's definitely something here with bad news, okay? Yeah, there's the Knight of Swords. I don't know, Leos. I don't know whether somebody's attacking your child or your children. Maybe your parentalship, being a mother, maybe a father. I mean, you could also be listening if you are, of course, a brother listening, right? Which, by the way, brings me to the fact that for some reason, Leos, I don't know whether you want that. I'm going to do that because it pops up. Maybe some of you asked, can you also do divine masculine energy? I would try to do that, okay? At least for you, Leos, and for Capricorn. Maybe for Sagittarius, I have to check. Capricorn, by the way, has been done already. Divine feminine energy, you can check it out. What's this attack about? It could also be about drinking, okay? Somebody says you need to stop drinking, drugging, popping pills. I almost said drugging or trucking. There's something going on about somebody's truck. The Fool is here. Yeah, somebody is not aware, everybody. Somebody is under the influence of drinking, drugging, or pills. Somebody says, stop it. Others of you, I don't know whether this is, a child with a lot of challenges, Leos. You could be saying to somebody, why are you drinking, drugging? Maybe you're saying this to a child, or maybe you are saying this to a person. You say, stop being childish, Yeah, at a certain age, at a certain moment, drinking, drugging, and popping pills, right, should be not part of your life anymore. And why? Really simple, everybody. It destroys your body, mind, soul, spirit, right? Really simple. Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aries, Virgo, Libra is here. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Queen of Cups is reversed. Somebody is drinking here like a mother. Maybe this is just a hangover. Gonna be just fine, okay? The Fool is here, right? As in, I don't want to speak to somebody, I'm just in a bed. I'm just recovering here. Maybe you're ill, could also be the case. Or somebody is, but somebody is addicted or ill here. Queen of Cups reversed is also somebody that cries a lot. Somebody gets even more angry because you are not emotionally reacting, Leos. It's the Moon, right? Prison of the soul. You're the sun, right? So somebody's like, why are you not emotionally reacting? Well, maybe because you're a Leo, maybe because you're the sun, right? Let's see, final messages here. We have a Knight of Wands here. There we have a Page of Cups again. There's something about twins here. I also have a father here that is taking care of one child and then of the other. But both of these children or all of these children hate the dad. 2 Page of Cups reversed, 6 of Cups, Queen of Cups reversed. I don't know, others of you, somebody is pregnant, hormones all over the place, agitated, frustrated. If somebody's pregnant, Leos, maybe it's you. Yeah, I mean, you're pregnant, right? Others of you, somebody is always moody. Mood refers the word, everybody, you get doom, right? Moon is the prison of the soul, right? Page of Cups twice reverse. Why? The devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, of course. There are your addictions, right? It doesn't have to be addictions, Capricorn. I mean, this case, somebody is addicted here. I don't know, Leo. Somebody pedophile, yeah? If these are your children or these children go to school, daycare, you're doubting something here. You're right, Leos, okay? Whatever this is, somebody's a straight up pedophile here. This one is a PDF, right? Others of you, they could be on Roblox. PDF, right? Get them off Roblox. Why is the devil showing up, Leos? The Hermit is here. The Hermit is looking at the devil. So there's a Virgo that wants something from a Capricorn. What does this Virgo want? The Nine of Pentacles, Virgo. Okay, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. A Virgo is insecure because of a Capricorn, looking at a Capricorn. Maybe Virgo and Capricorn are secretly meeting up, Leos. If it's not a Virgo and a Capricorn, somebody who is meeting up with somebody else, others of you, somebody has some bad influence, right? This is a bad friend. This is not your friend, Leos. It's like, yeah, let's pop some pills. Let's do some drinking and drugging. This is not a party, right? Life is not a party. It's not. Because this is like, it's too regular not to call it an addiction. This is an addiction. Definitely Nine of Pentacles is also host. Somebody's going to a host, right? Virgo is the prostitute. It's also, the young maiden who knows nothing. It's the old guy who still knows nothing, right? Also, somebody is growing really fast here, old. In other words, Leos, you're looking at somebody, you're like, man, you look old, man. Whatever this is, what is this? Yeah, the Emperor is reversed. Wow. Somebody here is senile, forgetful, or this is Alzheimer, or somebody is literally saying you're an old man. Leos, you rule beauty and some pretty energy, right? The Emperor reverse is a man that looks really old. Maybe it's an Aries, I don't know. Others of you, somebody is a habitual liar. Somebody is, drinking, drugging, popping pills, cheating, going to whorehouses, prostitutes. This is like all the wrong character traits that you can have. Maybe this is your wake-up call. I don't know. Others of you, you're trying to wake somebody up. They're not listening to you, right? This is why the Knight of Swords is here. Maybe this is your daughter, your son. They're not listening to you. Or maybe your brother, your sister, I don't know. They're not listening to you. Somebody is a bad example here, okay? Whatever this is, right? Somebody is a really bad example. It's way too long, 9 minutes already. Let's see. Four of Wands reversed, the Hangman. Two of Wands reversed, the Five of Cups is reversed. Somebody's gonna get caught here, okay? Somebody's literally in the house, in the bedroom, doing a 69 with somebody else. And yeah, the Five of Cups is reversed. This is not gonna end well, whomever's gonna get caught here. Others of you, I see somebody dealing here who is that you're dealing with a habitual liar. This person is a liar. Also regarding criminal activities, cheating, if they're visiting their ex, the baby mommy, baby daddy, whatever, right? They're still seeing their ex, Leos. This is not healthy. Others of you, bad friends, bad news, bad influence. This is just bad. Scorpio reversed, right? It's also addictions. Five of Cups reversed there. Somebody is addicted like a mother. The advice is get help if you can. If somebody's not listening, Leos, they need to find help. Maybe this is your youngest brother or your youngest sister, right? Because I have 2 pages reversed and the Emperor reversed. Somebody's not growing up here. They're never going to grow up. Others of you, you're trying to change the situation here, Leos. You need professional help. You can't do this. This is when somebody's addicted, right? You can't help them. They need professional help. So for some of you, that's the only solution. And if this is a habitual liar, cheater, it's the same, everybody. Because, they're addicted. They're addicted to everything, right? That is bad. They even celebrate that with the 4 of Wands reverse. They don't, If you're wondering whether somebody has regrets here, they don't, okay? This is your reading. Also check out Moon in Leo, Rising Leo, and Venus Leo. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Welcome, Moon in Leo. It's time for another reading. Let's see what we have for you. We start with the High Priestess reversed. There's something going on about a Mr. or a mistress. I just did Sun in Leos in this video, right? Go check it out. You can also check the timestamps below. It's a video before this video. There's definitely something going on here, okay? About religion, spirituality, Mr. Mistress cheating. Secrets, right? The secret is out. Check out Sun in Leo that I've just done in this video, okay? Let's see, why is the High Priestess here? For Moon in Leo. 2 Wands is here, Aries energy. We have Cancer and Aries energy. Somebody's checking online something here about you, your relationship, your house. I also have tracking and tracing. Maybe this is just something simple, right? Like a present. Maybe somebody has a present for you. They try to hide it, you know. It's like, okay, you know now what the surprise is. Others of you, you're seeing something maybe even online that you don't like. Others of you, somebody's copycatting you, Moon and Leo. They're literally talking like you, walking like you. This could even be, if you are a spiritual practitioner, right? They're trying to be like, everything is like you. So the way you talk, walk, the hairstyle. I get a crazy energy, okay? They even try to have the same kind of partner that you have if you're in a relationship. Let's see. Give me another one here. There's something about Rust or Rusty or Russell. Jack Russell, the names, or Jack Russell is also a little dog. I almost said a little puppet. Okay, I don't know what that is about. The Hangman is reversed. Pisces, Moon, Leo. Oh, Lord. The High Priestess reversed, the 2 of Wands, and the Hangman reversed. Okay. I don't know who this is, Leos. Moon in Leos. Somebody is online shopping for love spells, or they're asking a tarot reader or astrologer or whatever, right? To do love spells, voodoo, hoodoo, moon magic, moon spells. High Priestess, right? Cancer. Now the Hangman is reversed, which is Pisces. So somebody badly wants this spiritual contract, 2 of Wands. In this case, it's a couple standing there on a balcony. They're looking at each other and they're both holding the world. So somebody is shopping for moon spells, witchcraft, voodoo, hoodoo, black magic. And also how to poison somebody here or do spells via food. Jesus. Lord of mercy. Yeah, the King of Pentacles is here. Wow. Somebody badly wants to get married to this person, Moon in Leos. Others of you, this is why somebody's going to propose. Maybe you're like, what the F? Somebody said, did you hear it, Leo? They got proposed. You're like, what? These 2 people? Something is horribly off here, okay? Horribly off. Others of you, you're watching a horror or you're binge watching something. There's a lot of food, a lot of drinks. This could also be Netflix and chill. But, Leos, somebody is married. King of Pentacles shows up, right? The High Priestess is reversed. Somebody says, yeah, you know, I'm single. No, they're not. They're married. That's for some of you. Others of you, Netflix and chill, definitely here. I have a lot of sweets, cookies, candy, drinking, eating. I don't know whether you're wondering whether somebody's cheating. They are, especially if 69 is important, position 69, or Aries, or Pisces, Cancer, or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I also have Moon in Leos that there is a couple here, or somebody, right, that wants to flaunt somebody online, or pictures, or whatever this is, Instagram, or Facebook, TikTok, whatever, right? The King of Pentacles is here, so if you're focusing on your money, your work, maybe you're even married, Moon in Leo, I don't know, you're in a relationship. You don't give a monkey's F about this person. Why do they want to flaunt this person? Ace of Cups reverse, yeah. This is a strange reading, Moon in Leos. Ace of Cups is Moon, right? High Priestess Moon, both Cancerian energy. Emotions, right? Okay, so somebody is comparing themselves to you. That's clear, right? Even your relationship, everything that you can think of. And then Leos, they're disappointed because once they post pictures of themselves, or maybe with a person that looks like you or your person or whatever they're doing, right? Ace of Cups, High Priestess, they don't get any likes. They're not getting high of it. That's the message. It's like, why does Leo get all these likes? Why don't I get all these likes? Why is Leo getting all the props, compliments, maybe even bonus raise? I have somebody at your work that's trying to F your boss, or is literally, sucking, right? They don't get a bonus promotion raise. There's definitely a Cancer in your reading, or somebody that's emotional, okay? And I have somebody that can't get high. Let me give you an example, Moon in Leos. Let's say that you've done university, right? Or course education, right? Then this person wants to do it too, but you've already done that, Leos. It's like been 10 years, 5 years, maybe even if it's been 6 months, they're behind, right? So they're not getting the same kick, the same high. Why? Because they're copycatting. You only get a high, right? Because you're doing something for yourself. If you do it for somebody else, you're not getting a high, unless you are externally, right? Influenced. Maybe that's, again, just check out Sun in Leo. Drinking, drugging, popping pills. Let's see. Yeah, popping pills. Somebody here is poisoning somebody, okay? Lord of mercy. Just to, I don't know, Leos. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. King of Swords reversed. Six of Wands is you reversed. I don't know, okay? Just be mindful about your food and drinks. Let me tell it like that, okay? Because this doesn't look good. Yeah, Six of Pentacles reversed, more pills. Five of Wands reversed, that's you, Leos. Five of Pentacles in the upright, more pills. And the Page of Wands reversed. Somebody is trying to stop your progress. I don't know, maybe you want to get married to somebody here. You're in a new relationship. This person doesn't want you to move forward. There's also something about child support, alimony here. If you're alone, if you don't have children, whatever, right? Your work, your security, stability, your foundation, maybe if you're dad, okay, is the most important energy here. I also see Moon in Leos that you look younger. You go from a King of Pentacles to a Knight of Pentacles. So, I don't know, maybe you're doing something with your hair, or I don't know, okay. People are wondering with the Ace of Cups reversed, what kind of cream are you using? All that stuff. Final message. Yeah, this is you looking forward to the future. You're reversed, Six of Wands again. Maybe you're dealing with a fellow Leo. Eight of Cups. Some of you, Moon in Leos, somebody is not showing or telling you about their whereabouts. Or you only speak to them in a certain time frame. Maybe it's in the morning only. The rest of the day you don't speak to them. Maybe in the evening, the rest of the day you don't speak to them. Why? Because they're already being taken. They're already, with somebody. Eight of Wands, yeah. The rest of the day you don't hear anything. Eight of Wands reversed. And there's the Three of Wands again. If you're trying to catch somebody here, you're going to catch them. The secret is out. Whatever this is. Because the Three of Wands is here. And then all the blockages are gone. Moon in Leos. You show up as the King of Pentacles, Moon in Leo. So I don't know who's trying to take your money. Maybe this is a split or breakup, divorce, or whatever this is. This is yours, okay? Let me see, the King of Pentacles, you. Yeah, the Star is here. You're going to be just fine, or you're already doing fine. And I don't know who these people are. Hermit is here. There's a Virgo watching you, looking at the Three of Swords. You should be heartbroken. You're not. You have Justice in the upright. You have the Ten of Cups and you have the Devil. Ooh, that's quite powerful. Maybe you're with a Libra, you're with a Capricorn or Pisces. Others of you, this is your family. Your family is protecting you. This is a court case. You have the Star and the King of Pentacles here, okay, Moon and Leos. There's a lot of money coming towards you here. And others of you, you come from a wealthy family or a knowledgeable family. You know, one is a lawyer. The other one is a doctor. The other one is a surgeon. The other one, you know, whatever, right? You have a knowledgeable family. This is your reading. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Welcome. Venus in Leos. Let's see what we have for the messages, okay, that want to come out for you. Check out the other readings. The Sun in Leo, Moon in Leo, and Rising Leo are all characterized, those readings, with addictions. Be extra mindful if this is also your theme or if it's going to come into your, you know, future. Be extra mindful, yeah? First card. The Knight of Wands is reversed. Why? Because of Eight of Cups reversed. As quickly as somebody has left, as quickly they will return again. And this goes on and on and on and on. So this is makeup and breakup ad infinitum. Leos, you are the Knight of Wands reversed. I also have parting ways here. So Venus in Leos, parting ways is important. But this is, of course, not, you know, a final goodbye, because it's going to happen again. The Hermit is here. Virgo energy, why? It's looking at the Ten of Cups reversed and the Devil reversed. I believe this was in the Capricorn reading or in your reading, Leos. Maybe Sun in Leos. Check out below, okay? You can just click the timestamps. I have somebody here that says, you know what? You need to take a good look at your family because your family is toxic. But are they? I don't know, Leos, because the Knight of Wands is being held accountable for in and out of your life, you know, behavior. And your family seems to be saying something about it. There's also somebody who says, I'm not cheating. If your family is warning you, your family is right. What's this? Yeah, the Emperor is reversed. This one is a cheater, lying, scheming, plotting energy. Others of you, I don't know, you have daddy issues. This person knows how to play you, Leos. Especially if you have daddy issues, okay? If you're wondering why somebody's non-committal, they're the Knight of Wands and the Emperor reverse. They don't want a relationship, Leos. For some of you, with the Ten of Cups and the Devil, they do that to every partner. They come in somebody's life, Leos. And then, this is narcissistic energy, by the way, and abuse, okay, with the Emperor Knight of Wands. Any abuse that you can think of. But it's typical narcissistic behavior, okay? They isolate you, right? You have no family left. They do that with everybody. They have no family. This person is being excluded from their own family because it's a straight-up narcissist. So, every time they have somebody new, they do the same. Maybe you're wondering, is it you? No, it's not. Yeah, the Star is reversed. They do that to everybody. Leos, you need to be careful of your health here, okay? Why? Because the Hermit is in the upright. The Hermit is the only card in the upright here. So you need to look at your health. If it's not a relationship, platonic, business, romantic, it's behavior, it's thoughts, it's feelings, whatever this is, right? The question is this healthy for you? Because if it's not, there's a lot here on the table, right? That is at stake. I mean, the Star, the Emperor, the Ten of Cups. The Devil is also materialization, right? These are all reversed. This person is distracting you. Knight of Swords, attack, revenge, stalker energy, psychopath is also here. The Ten of Swords is here, I didn't do it, gaslighting you, and then the King of Pentacles shows up. I don't know whether you have a lot of money. Somebody's not with you because of love, they're with you because of your money. I don't know whether you come from a wealthy family or you have an amazing relationship with your dad or your mother or just an amazing family. This person, Leos, wants to destroy your family because they never had a family like that. Family could also be friends, right? Or acquaintances. The High Priestess in the upright, the Ace of Cups is here, and the Queen of Wands is here. Yeah. Some of you, this reading is your confirmation. Page of Pentacles is the message that you needed to hear. Others of you, you've been telling this to somebody, they're not listening to you, they will. Sometimes people need to fall a million times before they realize, who's pushing them off the cliff, Leos. Yeah, it's going to end. The world is behind the Page of Pentacles, and there's the High Priestess in the small again. So there's going to be an apology towards you. Somebody's going to say to you, sorry, and you're going to say, I told you so. And others of you, if you've been being warned here, they're going to say to you, I told you so. Somebody's not listening. There's a lot at stake here. Even the King of Pentacles, right? Security, stability, a wifey, a hubby, building a life together, doing stuff together, right? Where both of you are growing. That's at stake here. I told you so. So be mindful of that, yeah? Bye-bye. Welcome, rising Leos. It's time for another reading. Check out the other readings too, okay, in this video. You can check the timestamps below. Let's see what we have. Knight of Cups is reversed here. Okay, Leos, I've just been doing Sun, right, in Leo. And Moon in Leo, they're all about drinking, drugging, and addictions. Now I have the Knight of Cups reversed here, so somebody's throwing up, maybe a party. Others of you, somebody is also here addicted. Knight of Cups reversed is also vomiting, throwing up, being poisoned. Let me get one here. It's also a bad date. It's a catfishing energy. It's somebody that's making a fool out of themselves, in public. Somebody's ashamed. It's like, why can you not, maintain yourself, control yourself? And then somebody goes totally crazy here. It's a catfish too. Okay, others of you, somebody's trying to literally get you drunk. Be mindful, okay? Or they're trying to do something in your food or drinks here. What's this? Bear with me. There's a card here. 5 of Cups is reversed. Again, cups, right? Others of you, somebody's drinking away their sorrows, drinking away their pain. Let's see what this is about. The Magician reversed. Whoa. Listen, somebody's addicted, full of pain, or they are poisoning. Really simple. This is like pain, addiction, poisoned. The Wheel of Fortune comes out with a whole stack. I'm not going to take them all, but the Wheel of Fortune, there's no way back. The Magician reverse is also... yeah, I think I had it in the Capricorn reading. I don't know for sure. These are just bad people, okay? People know, for instance, right, that they want to stop drinking, stop smoking, and then they say, "Hey, no, you come to the party, blah 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 blah," right? Yeah, the Tower is here, Lord. Rising Leos. Maybe you're being invited here. This is like diarrhea, vomiting. It's like your brain is exploding. Maybe somebody is saying to you, you know what, shall we pop a pill together? Maybe you never popped a pill. Maybe you don't even drink, all that stuff, right? Others of you, this is somebody who's trying to get you under the influence, right? So they can do other stuff. Be mindful, okay? Some of you, it's a Scorpio. Or you have Scorpio in your chart. The Empress reversed. Ooh. Rising Leos. This is also an attack, okay? So they get you drunk, or you're under influence, or for some reason you're involved, okay? They're going to get you involved in these kind of scenarios. And then they're going to get you on video, or they're going to record you, and they're going to say, Rising Leos, look, that's what Leo has done. So they're going to make it seem like you're the instigator, like it's your problem, your issue. You caused it. The Empress reverse is also trying to make you look like a bad mom. Maybe that you sleep around, that you date around. Apparently you're not supposed to have a private life here or something like that, okay? If you're pregnant, by the way, there's something here about fiction. Something is not truth. It's like maybe you're trying to, you want the contractions, right, to start. And then maybe somebody says, yeah, if you do this, then the contractions will start. Don't do it. Why? Because the Empress is reversed. You could lose the baby. Maybe somebody says, I don't know, man. Take something. Don't do it. I also have somebody here that's allergic. This is an anaphylactic shock. Okay, the Empress reversed with the Magician and the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the Tower in the upright. Leos, you are the most pretty, beautiful, handsome zodiac sign, right? So somebody here is jealous because you're a mom, because you're beautiful, because you create a lot of things in your life for you, for the people that you love. Yeah, the Page of Wands is reversed. You could lose the baby. Others of you, yeah, the World is here. You keep losing babies, right? You keep having miscarriages here. Or this is an adoption process. You keep being rejected. Why? Because somebody's doing black magic for the Hoodoo Moon rituals, 1,000,000%. And there's also something here about the umbilical cord, okay? Others of you, rising Leos, this is your child. Your child needs to grow the F up. Your child is making a mess out of their life because you are enabling them, Leos. Your child is a big girl, it's a big man, but you're still treating them like a little girl or a little boy. So now their life is a mess. And now you're trying to change that, but you need help, Leos. If that's the case, you need help. Others of you, you're looking at somebody, or maybe this is you, everything goes wrong here, Leos. But the world, right, everything is in your birth chart. So when there are so many major arcanas here, which is in this case 5, out of the 8 cards, there are 5 major arcanas. They're showing up because this is something that's part of your destiny, Wheel of Fortune, reversed. Which means you need to know your birth chart. Otherwise, you cannot strategize your life. You're going to get lost in emotions. Oh, it's this person's fault. It's my fault. No, it's in your birth chart. So now you get up again. If you want to buy a birth chart, everybody, check the right side of the slide. Any of the QR codes, you can scan them. It will bring you to my website, goddessdragontarot.com. Yeah, the moon is here. Somebody's doing moon spells for the hoodoo. Some of you need removal of black magic, Leos, you do. Everything's going wrong here. Others of you split up, break up, divorce. Suddenly, everything goes wrong in your relationship. Others of you miscarriage, stuff with your children. Adoption processes is not going well here. You're wondering what the hell is going on here. That's literally this reading. What the hell? So, buy your removal of black magic, everybody, can definitely help you out. Check the right side of the slide. I think it's the lower QR code. You can scan it. Invest in yourself. All my birth chart readings are investments, everybody. You can strategize for a healthy and a wealthy life. Final card for you. Page of Pentacles is here. George Michael, or a song of George Michael, or Last Christmas is important. 5 of Pentacles is reversed. Page of Wands is here. There's something here about children, messages, bad news, bad influence, or this is just small stuff, right? You need to go to the big stuff, rising Leos. I have a lot of wounded people here. All this money here, it's all either reversed or it's small. The 4 of Swords is reversed with the 9 of Wands. So if you've been thinking about a solution, you can't. It's because the solution is in your birth chart, everybody. That's how simple it is. This is your reading. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.